Here are 3 unhealthy patterns that are keeping you stuck and ways to break free from them once and for all. 2 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the Hanged Man, Page of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. By the way, this is Honest Hour with Amanda. We're taught that the addict is that alcoholic that needs a shot to get out of bed in the morning, or that addict who can't quit even when she's pregnant. Even though these examples are extreme, addicts, like everyone else on earth, uses patterns of thinking and behaving to make sense of the world around them. Now, that's not to say that everyone can be a full-blown addict at any given point in time. But what I'm saying is that understanding the motivation that drives addicts to use is the same motivation that prevents us from being more successful in mundane routines in our daily lives, like trying to get out of the house on time, overworking ourselves, or just getting stuck in this negative thought pattern over and over again. I'm sure if you're anything like me, you've tried many times in many different ways to try to correct some of these less than desirable patterns in your life. Until we are able to replace these patterns of thoughts and behavior with more healthy ones, it's inevitable that we end up falling back into using those old coping skills. Here are 3 unhealthy patterns that are keeping you stuck and ways to break free from them once and for all. 2 of Wands, describing the old habit, and it's related to the 10 of Swords. So from this, some of you are definitely overthinkers. Some of you get overwhelmed looking at options and having trouble making decisions. And you actually find yourself sometimes needing to step away or otherwise distract yourself because you have such a hard time making a decision. Some may call this procrastination. By the way, I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot deck. I'll put a link in the description. Look at these cards. Things start off really simple, really straightforward. 2 of Wands. Granted, there is a lot of potential that's happening, but it's kind of like a doorway. Like there's really only 2 directions that you can go in. But you and your overthinking, overplanning, weighing scenarios and hypotheticals, you bring that 2 of Wands into a complete mess of the 10 of Swords. Why does this happen? Why is this happening? I'm definitely guilty of this myself. You might have heavy or difficult air placements. So for me, for example, I have my Chiron in Gemini, or I have my South Node in Libra. So if you have certain Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements, very prominent or very kind of like challenging, a square or an opposition, especially in the house of your daily routines. What is daily routine? 6th house? I have to look that up. Okay, the way out is through the Knight of Cups and the 7 of Swords. This might actually sound a little bit counterintuitive, but the cards are saying with this Knight of Cups that it is okay to try making an impulsive decision. You don't have to overthink and weigh out every single scenario before making a decision. One time today, when you find yourself in a position where you need to make a decision, to go with your gut. Just one time. Here's the thing. This isn't a
trust your intuition and your intuition is always right
speech. This is like you might need to apologize to yourself and give yourself some grace after you make this initial snap decision. And that's actually part of the learning process. Wow, oh my God. This isn't about making a decision and having it be right. This is actually about making a decision and supporting and loving yourself no matter how difficult the outcome is. That's amazing. This is also going to require a little bit of a change in perspective in how you view this. Understanding that all of this indecision, this inability, this feeling like you need to rationalize something to death before you can make a decision is robbing you in your daily life, in your daily routine. This is actually taking up a lot of your time, and this is taking up a lot of your mental energy. When you procrastinate and you hold off on making a decision, it's still weighing down on you. It's still weighing down on your shoulders. Oh my God. Okay, let's look at the second belief or pattern you have. I'm really enjoying this, obviously. If you like readings like this, please hit the like button and let me know if you want me to draw cards for a specific pattern or belief that you have that you've been struggling with. First card out is the Hanged Man. So I'm immediately getting that some of you feel like you need to punish yourself. You need to pay for your sins. And the 8 of Cups. It's not just about being your worst critic. Some of you really yell at yourselves. Bear down on yourselves. How could I make this mistake? I knew I shouldn't have done that. Who else can I blame this on so I don't have to punish myself? Whoa. Some of you might find criticism very difficult and might find making a mistake very challenging. And it is because you are very, very hard on yourself. So what came out is Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. The way to start to dismantle this pattern that you have of beating yourself up is going back to basics when it comes to emotions. It's okay to feel sad or frustrated that you made a mistake. Everyone feels sad and frustrated when they make mistakes. It's not just you. No one wants to make mistakes. No one wants to get blamed. Everyone is doing their best. You are doing your best. Some of you struggle with accepting your human limitations. So if you look at this, right, when the situation gets difficult and too challenging, you need to walk away with this Eight of Cups. The level of emotion that you're trying to avoid, but you're like not actually avoiding it. Like you're just feeling a lot of emotion. But the cards are saying that the solution is, look at this, 8 cups versus 1 cup. Cut your emotional down by like 88%. If you need time to grieve and feel bad for yourself for making a mistake, give yourself 5 minutes after you realize you made a mistake to feel sorry for yourself and then cut it off. Something really important, I feel like, is that you get stuck in this loop of feeling awful for making this mistake. This is so embarrassing. How could I have done this? Everyone thinks I'm stupid. I am stupid. Okay, this is the thing. If you spend all of this time going down this emotional rabbit hole, what's happening is that there's no space for anything else to come in. So regulate the emotion a little bit. You can feel bad for a few minutes, but after that you have to move on. Because look at this, with this only 1 cup here, it's saving so much energy and space for something new to come in. So what you'll be able to do is have another opportunity come in to witness and experience and receive a practical gift from the universe. First card out, Queen of Swords. Setting a high expectation for yourself, especially as it relates to telling the truth. Some of you on some level feel like you are above reproach. With these 2 cards, the Queen of Swords and the 9 of Cups, by the way, the 9 of Cups is the main card for addiction. So some of you struggle with being honest, taking an honest, objective inventory of your patterns and behaviors that are keeping you stuck. Some of you pass judgment. It's not just other people. It's like you pass judgment on other people so that you feel superior, so that you don't have to feel bad about yourself. So some of you don't know how to look at yourselves objectively and change your behavior. It's like a way for your ego to keep yourself safe. Next card out, 2 of Pentacles and the Magician. Cool. From these cards, I definitely get the sense that you're like addicted to judging other people. Addicted to judging other people. Wow. And it's because the 2 of Pentacles, so some of you just haven't experienced a wide range of different people that are unlike yourself, people that challenge you, people that you're initially uncomfortable with, different walks of life, and understanding that like your way of doing things isn't the only way of doing things. These 2 pentacles here, you would instinctively say like, oh, I would never be friends with that person, or I'm too good for that person. But here you both are, 2 people who operate very, very differently, but get the job done at the same time. With this Magician, you do have strength, power, and ability that's different and more advanced than a lot of people. So it's not really about that. It's more so like in your daily routines, your daily habits, how you interact with people. That is where a lot of this judgment is coming from. When you are able to internalize that you are no better than anyone else and truly believe that, and trust me, I like struggle with this. Oh, that person made a really obvious spelling error and they sent that out to like 20,000 people. And it's just like, well, are they the person for making a spelling error, or are you a person for not liking that person because they made a mistake? That's what I'm talking about, the judgment. Because what happens is that like that judgment that you place on other people, it's not just to other people, it's to you as well. And it's preventing you from these stronger abilities of self-love and manifestation and creation in your life. So once you are able to accept people for who they are and see people beyond their flaws, You will gain great strength in this magician energy, in this ability to manifest, in this ability to receive messages from spirit and create what you receive here on earth. Thank you for watching. If you got something out of this video, please hit that like button. And if I haven't given you enough emotional and mental realization so far, take a look at this video for more subconscious beliefs and reprogramming.